So yeah, that was excuse me. That was this morning, and that was getting breakfast at a Dunkin' Donuts. Somebody had ordered bacon something, and they burnt the life out of the bacon and set off their fire alarm. And then when the fire department called to, oh, hey, there we go. That's better. And when the fire department called while I was waiting for my food to find out if, because there was only one lady there that knew what was going on with the phone call, saying somebody's got to answer that phone for the fire department, because if you don't, they're going to assume that it's a serious emergency. The other two that were not standing in front of a thing that had food cooking in it that burnt the bacon the first time, the other two did not go for the phone at all. And by the time one of them did, it had stopped ringing. So they give me my food, I get out the door. I kid you not, I saw 3 fire trucks, an ambulance. I don't know if there were any cops, but I saw three fire trucks and an ambulance. Because that's because I assumed they just thought it was they just thought it was an emergency. They thought they needed to get there. This is right next door to my work, and all we heard was sirens for like a good 10 minutes. And all they had to do was come and turn off the alarm. So it was a wasted amount of time for them. So that was great. Um, hmm. Other than that, other than working all day, I kind of just took a nap, and then woke up at let's see, 10 minutes to 9, because I had to finish the Death Road. I'm losing the phone. I had to finish the Death Road. Yes, indeedly do. I had to, because I said I would, so I was going to. That's that's simply what it came down to. No. That took less than an hour. And I kind of want to hit a point where if I stream, it's going to be for at least an hour. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, so itchy nose, itchy nose. So I'm thinking about right now, like, what do I want to do? Because tomorrow's Friday. Or technically, well, actually, no, it's 30 minutes. So 30 minutes to Friday, because it's like 11:30. So my whole thing is like, Friday is kind of a dead day. Well, not a dead day, but it's kind of like, it's one of the less busy days. So it's usually the day I get a lunch. Um, and also, in regards to all this, I'm technically not supposed to say anything about my work without giving without having like a thing that was written down. I had to go over like in a thing to, like, when before they hire you, you have to go through like this computer thing that just tells you like how to do things, like basic rules, like, and 99% of it's common sense. I shouldn't be able to get I shouldn't be in trouble for that. You can't really put someone in trouble for saying, "Hey, this place makes you take a test for common sense." Pretty sure every workplace does that though. So if I were to get in trouble for that, it's like, cool. I just got in trouble for telling people something that everybody knew already. But yeah, so now I kind of want to keep streaming, but I'm like, what do I want to do? And something I've wanted to do recently was in the WWE 2K games. Because there's no general manager mode, I kind of do this thing where like I make the teams, or take the teams that are there. I put them into I just write them all down. Even then, the individual superstars. There's even some created ones to make everything even. There's 5 show. I think. Wait, no, 5. Yeah, 5 shows that I use. I put an even amount of cruiserweights into the 205, and I just leave that alone. I don't touch the 205. But I use Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and then I think I add ECW and SMW, Smoky Mountain Wrestling, which the ring setup for that, because it was a created one that I downloaded off the community thing. The one for 19 was really nice and really cool looking. And now, if you saw that first Death Road, you know that I'm a fan of Cornette. And so it's funny that I actually was like, but that one also, it's like, when you look at, like, when I've done, because I've done this on multiple occasions just out of boredom, because I just enjoy doing that. It's a fun little thing for me. So I was thinking about maybe I'll just do something with that. Maybe I'll just have, it's just chatting, but at the same time I'll be working on that or whatever, and then get some wrestling talk in about whatever. Just shoot this, shoot the, not shoot the shot. That's something else. I don't really want to say shoot the. I don't really want to say that. Just talk some crap. Just talk about whatever. I'm twirling my hair. And I also could talk about some chaotic stuff, because usually people don't know about. Oh, Jesus. Jeez. I'm losing the phone. I'm also only holding it with, like, the thumb and index finger, and the index finger keeps sliding off the top. That's what's really going on there. And I could talk about chaotic, too. That'd be a fun little thing. That actually would be an interesting thing to go over. It's like, for the people who know what chaotic is and know how to play and everything, it would be a neat little I feel like it would be neat, because it's like, who does anything with chaotic anymore? Even though I have heard rumors that they're trying to revive chaotic, and if they do, I'm 100% behind that. I would be 100% behind that, no doubts about it. I would love to see chaotic come back, and especially the online, because I remember when I played the online, I was a fool, but somehow I managed to do decently. So if I could get back on now, and with knowing everything that I know, and actually knowing how to play now, other than just, it's like, I think the most recent thing I did with chaotic was, there was this place on Amazon, and I had bought like 20 cards. I think it's like, off the top of my head, I'm trying to think of what I got. I got a Yakus because I wanted one. I got the original Blazer, not the Citadel photographer or whatever, cartographer or whatever it is. I don't remember the name off the top of my head. Let's see, who else did I get? I got Kaor, Takinam, Lord Von Bloot, Iparu. There's some that I just didn't know who the hell they were. Fell 4, the Underworld version. I have the Marillion version. I'm trying to think. Who else? Actually, I think I have a list of it over there. Because I had Maxor, Interest, and all. I think I got a Tank Toborn, because mine was kind of messed up. Let's see here. Yeah. So let's see. I got Yakus, Fell 4, Kraid, who was a card I had, but something happened to. I think somebody spilled something on it, and I had to replace it. Let's see if I can get this to stay up here. Blazer, the original. Let's see who else we got. With Korg, who I had not had before, which was cool. Targabaj, which was cool. Tank of Toborn, to pretty much use in place of my old one. Siren, the Servant of Fire. that one I got because I have the Servant of Wind, Earth, and Water. I did not have the Fire one, so when I saw it, I was like, gotta grab that. Gambrior, who was a card I had. Ulu, who I had, and this looked cool. Renges, who I believe is an overworlder. It was more of just, like, I'll go over it. Let's see, here we got, Takinam, Najarin, a younger Najarin, not a straight up Najarin. I gotta look into that. Actually, Scorblusts, Odu Bathax, the Reservoir Reclaimer, not the original, Savista, or Savitsa, there we go, Akato. I didn't really get many Danians now that I think about it, and I don't think I got any. Rasnus, Iparu, Ragetrod. Oh wait, no, I know that one. Kaor, Lord Von Brute. And it says here, I got a Blasvatan. Did I actually get a Blasvatan? Not one there. So if there was a Blasvatan, it would have to be over here. Oh yeah, I also bought this Yu-Gi-Oh thing. Because one of my goals recently was to, before Corona hit, was to, because I had got, when I was younger, I had, I think, 3 pieces of Exodia. I think it was Exodia's, I think it was the head of Exodia, one of the legs, and one of the arms. Let's see here, Blasvatan. Yes, my Xbox One. Oh, here we go. Oh, actually, I haven't even taken the Tank-Toborn that I got out. And they came with in these, which was really cool. I was not expecting that. Blasvatan, which was this, like, they all came in these, and that was really cool. I actually wanted to get some of these just in general, but I wanted to, like, see if I could, like, because these ones are red. I was gonna see if I could find, like, blue, yellow, brown, and black for each tribe, but yeah, and the reason why I actually, now I'm talking about it, now I feel like I should do some chaotic stuff. I would just need to find somebody that would be willing to actually play the game. Maybe London would. Maybe London. Because I could... Let's see, I remember what was in here. It's like, this was cool to me because there are cards that I had with Yu-Gi-Oh! Before, and then, like, there are cards that I just never had. Like, there are new ones, like this Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. It's XYZ. I don't know what the hell that means. Man, just looking at it, though, it's like... They even have this, and I know this is going to sound weird, but, like, if you opened a pack of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, there was, like, this scent that came out of the package. Even if it was one of the small packs, there was, like, a scent. Like, Red Eyes Black Dragon. I still have my original Red Eyes Black Dragon. Jinzo I never had. Gearfree the Iron Knight was always one of my favorites that I think I had, but I don't know what happened to that. Scapegoat, that was one that I never had, but it was just, something I always wanted to get so I could use it. I had a Revival Jam, and that was and it had the description of when it was like free to just keep coming back instead of instead of taking the life points. Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. That is something that I had. I have a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, but I never had a normal Blue Eyes until now, where I bought this thing and got three. Got the 3 different types. What else is there? Legend, Voice Raider, Battle Ox. It's like those 3 right there. Those are like some of my favorite cards to see with Kaiba. And it's like I was just like, those were some of my favorite cards too. Oh, Xbox just shut off. This has turned into a cards thing. But yeah, this came with like 3 extra cards as bonuses, but they all pretty much revolve around Dark Magician. So I just consider them, that's what's supposed to be in the, I just feel like those are the actual cards that are supposed to be in the Yugi deck instead of the Egyptian gods. But yeah, like Exodia, the legendary Exodia Incarnate. Never heard of that before. But I do have the Exodia, which I think that's the pop figure they put out is the Incarnate. Oh wait, no, his mouth was blue in the normal card too. But yeah, now I can say I have all 5 pieces, which is awesome to me. I have this original Dark Magician too, which is just like, let's see, Dark Magician Girl, Big Shield Gardna. Oh, what else is there in here? It's been a little bit since I actually went through it. Magical hats, magical cylinders. Oh. But then you got the 3 Egyptian god cards. Obelisk for Kaiba, Slifer for Yugi, and Ra for Joey. Did Joey ever actually use the Winged Dragon of Ra, or was it only Merrick that did the Winged Dragon of Ra? Because I swear, the whole point, like, the Winged Dragon of Ra was all Joey until Yugi got a hold of it. Same thing with Obelisk the Tormentor, which is, and I don't know about any of you, but hands down, Obelisk was my favorite one. It's like, oopsie. But yeah, Obelisk was my favorite one just because it was the only one that was, he's the only one out of the 3 that's actually constant. He's the only constant. He's 4,000 attack and defense. Slifer is 1,000 for every card in your hand, and the Winged Dragon of Ra is, when you summon him, you have to drop your life points by whatever number you want his attack to be. You could knock yourself down to 1 point. It's like, but at the same time, it's like that. It's like then you become a weakness, because then something like the little 50 damage fireball thing could kill you. It's like, yeah. But no, Chaotic would be something I would definitely look into. Yu-Gi-Oh! Not so much. I lost interest in the Yu-Gi-Oh! But, so yeah, that's a couple things that I'm really going to be looking at is, I guess, Chaotic related things. I'm actually probably going to look at Chaotic cards after this. I turn this off and see if there are any more. Because, actually, let me tell you the price of all those cards put together. Because that was something I was going to do. Yeah. That's what I wanted to do. Is there a total, or is there? No, there's no total. But yeah, so here we go. Like for yeah, let's do Yakus. That was 58 cents, 59 fell for 59, 58. Let's see here. $1.26, 81 cents, 74, 2.86, 81, 81, 18 cents for Renges, who's the overworlder. I don't know. Let's see here, 81 cents for whoever that was. Takinums. The most expensive one out of all of them, I believe, was Najarin at 6.64. Like, even if I'm remembering right, I don't even think Kaor was even close to that. Oh wait, no, I was wrong. Kaor was the most expensive at 8.14. I think in total it came up to like 20 bucks altogether for all those cards. I think and so that was pretty cool. But now I'm gonna end up looking at it again. So until next time, I will see you guys in the shadows.